Okay, so this is how I use media technologies in research, planning and my evaluation stages. So I'll start off with hardware. So the first up is a Canon 1100D. I used this to make my first draft trailer. The quality wasn't the best, so I tried the Canon EOS M instead, which worked out much better. I also used the Coolpix to take still shots, which worked really well. I used a Rode microphone to make the quality of the audio much better. I used fill lights to light up the subjects of my pictures in the posters and magazine. I used tripods to steady the pictures and also the video in the trailer. I used headphones whilst I was editing because they're comfortable and great quality sound. I edited on this Mac Mini, which I'm using now. It worked really well. At college I've been using an iMac. I love it, very fast, very responsive. I used SD cards for transferring media around. I used a printer to print out notes, scripts, anything like that. I use my phone a lot of times to take background photos for my blog. Now onto software. So I've used Photoshop quite a lot, especially for my poster and magazine. I used Illustrator for my logos, such as distribution and production companies. I used image capture to import photos onto the Mac for editing. I've used GarageBand to create the score for my trailer. I used Final Cut Pro X to edit all the videos, including this one. I've used QuickTime to screen record anything that needed to be recorded. I've used Apple's Pages to document anything, make notes and scripts. I used Apple Numbers to plan ahead and schedule for the month. I used Keynote to create presentations that I've embedded on my blog. I used iPhoto to quickly edit photos and again import them from my phone. So now onto apps. So first up is Snapchat. I use this to get information from my audience feedback. I also use a 5 seconds app to make a GIF of my target audience, which you can see in one of my questions. I used iMotion to do a time lapse, which you can see in the poster of me editing my trailer. I use WhatsApp to gain audience feedback as it's very handy. For longer audience feedback, I used iMessage. Most people have it. I used the camera app to take in the background shots for documentation. So now moving on to internet services. Okay, so I used Prezi to create interactive presentations, which are really easy to use. Glogster, again, interactive posters, multimedia, embeddable on my blog. Blogger, source of everything, put all the information there, easy to mark. I use YouTube to host all the videos. It's great to have a library of them all. I use Flickr to upload photos to keep them in a safe place off my hard drive. SoundCloud is great for embedding podcasts into my blog. VoiceThread was really good to learn how to use new technologies and voice. Typeform helped me create easy and beautiful surveys which got audience feedback. I used Google Weather to find out when the best times were to shoot. Google Images have been invaluable when finding posters and magazines for inspiration. Google Maps, again, the Street View has been particularly useful for research and planning. Twitter, social media, tweets, asking people for help, audience feedback. Similar, Facebook, more detailed responses, speaking with my partner. Dafont.com, great source of fonts which I've used in my project. They're free. Lost-Type, again free with our donation, some more beautiful fonts. PollJunk has been really good for audience feedback, easy to read results as well. Solve has been quite helpful working out problems such as the name of our trailer in the beginning. IMDb is a great source of research for rom-coms and reviews and such things. SlideShare, great for embedding presentations made in Keynote into my blog. And Infogram makes beautiful infographics out of my audience feedback, and that is everything.